I'm with Alan Ranger. He's the VP of Marketing. So Alan, can you give us a very brief overview of Cognigy now that you're part of NiCE Cognigy?
Yep, certainly. So until 6 weeks ago, we were plain old Cognigy, and then since the acquisition, we've become NiCE Cognigy, which of course means we're even more lovely than we were before. So before the acquisition, all Cognigy did was create AI agents for contact centres and focused on the most difficult and the highest volume of use cases. So we really believe that the greatest value that conversational AI can bring and agentic AI can bring is in the automation of consumer-facing customer service and doing that at very high volumes. We've done that for very large companies such as Lufthansa. We have one of the busiest AI agents in the world. If all of the airports in Germany are closed, we can be handling something like 10,000 inquiries every minute to try and reautomate.
So what's your biggest differentiation from other conversational AI and agentic AI companies?
That's a great question because there were so many companies. I was at Dreamforce last week, for example, and everything was agentic.
Yep.
So the big difference with us is that we're not just agentic and we're not just deterministic and we're not just an LLM wrapped up with something else. We're actually able to bring together the two sides of it. So even in the same conversation, you can start with an agentic AI agent doing the sort of intent analysis, the identity, that sort of stuff. And then it could drop into a deterministic flow. So say you're a bank and you want somebody to be applying for a loan. You don't really want any chance of any hallucination or deviation from the flow. And then at the end of the conversation, all of the responses could be constructed using a large language model. So it's that blend of traditional deterministic flow-based conversational AI with the latest large language models and agentic capabilities.
Okay. And what do you see as the biggest synergies between Cognigy and NiCE?
Well, for a start, we're both market leaders, so we're delighted that not only are we a leader listed in pretty much all of the analyst reports, so are they. In fact, they do such a fantastic job with their analysts. They're even further to the top and to the right than we are. So I think that bringing together the two market leaders is perfect. We couldn't have asked for a better acquirer or better home for Cognigy.
Okay, and now that you're part of NiCE, you still are selling Cognigy as a standalone too?
Absolutely, yes, it's fundamental. It would be ridiculous for us not to, because 95% of the Cognigy customer base is on other CCaaS platforms. And we've got commitment from NiCE, and so far they've absolutely stood up to all of the commitments they made. The Cognigy business unit is standalone. It's still run by Phil, our co-founder and chief executive. In fact, he's getting all the resources he ever wanted to build the company to be even more. But yes, every feature that we make available for the NiCE CX1 environment will also be made available for all of the other CCaaS vendors. And we'll continue to work with them. We'll even continue to go to market with them if they choose to do that with us. So yeah, very much still a standalone product. But of course, there will be a fully integrated version as part of the CX1 family.
Okay. And what can we expect from NiCE Cognigy in the coming months?
Goodness, lots of things coming. Without going too far into the future, I think we will see an awful lot of development based on the data that NiCE will provide us, because they have so much contact center data, both with human advisors and AI. We'll be able to take that and feed it into our system, and we'll use an agentic way to actually create the new AI agents. And I think in the not too distant future, we'll actually see almost closed loop building. So it will actually learn in real time from the conversations that are happening, again, either from the human side or from the AI side. And we'll see a whole new dimension in the way that AI agents are created, tuned and managed.
Okay, well thank you, Alan.
Great to meet you.